Peace, and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of the Black Survivor Die series, broadcasting live every Warrior Wednesday, 7 time, by the National Minister of Defense of the Black Riders Liberation Party under the leadership and guidance of General Taku Wolverine Shakur, our five-star general, and the National Deputy Field Marshal of the New Black Panther Party for Self-Defense under the leadership and auspices of National Chairwoman General Crystal Muhammad, and speaker none other than our modern day Black Dragon, Minister King Samir Shabazz. So I'm going to do a quick little overview as our warrior educator gets prepared to give us this instruction. I'm not going to speak of the title or the concept of the class today. However, I'm going to build on today's degree, and today's degree is build or destroy, as akin to the question survive or die. The choice is yours. Survive or die. The choice is yours. And we're dealing with build or destroy. When we build on those positive aspects of our solid foundation, we destroy the negative that is in our circumference. So you're dealing with all of these aspects in your life. Are you prepared? This is survive or die season. I was joking earlier with one of the comrades. I said, every motherfucking body sound like King Samir today. Every motherfucker got some survival tip strategy today. You know, so when the shit hit the fan, are you prepared? So when we dealing with this aspect of build or destroy, are you building on those aspects of yourself that need elevation? And are you destroying these other aspects of your nature that was in this shift that is taking place? Where are you within yourself? Are you prepared for those transitions that are taking place? Are you prepared for a calamity? Are you prepared for the psychological strain that comes along with the loss of life? Have you prepared? Are you prepared emotionally for loss? Are you prepared emotionally, psychologically for loss? With casualties of war? Is it real enough? Is the shit real enough for you to recognize that you are at war? Where are you within yourself? Where are you emotionally? Where are you spiritually? Where are you physically? Are you training? Or are you blaming it on the fucking quarantine where you got to sit your ass in the house and eat all your little Debbie snacks and cakes? Do you have a regular training regimen? Are your children involved in your regular training regimen? Do they know what to do? Are they prepared? Are your loved ones prepared? Are you in communication with them? Are you talking survival on every aspect? Survival is success. How successful would you grade yourself in regards to your preparation? Let's have a realistic conversation about the shit. Let's look at it and say, okay, this is where I am and this is where I need to be. This is the purpose of this class, to orient your mind around real world experiences in the day and time and what the fuck must be done. This is the build or destroy day. This is the survive or die day. And how you are orienting yourself gives us a perfect indicator. We don't have to hear shit from you. We can see you and recognize whether or not you are doing what you need to do. So for the conversation that we're speaking about, because we see the militarization taking place, and we have no fret in our heart for that shit, the real ones. We've been waiting for this day to come. And when we see in the midst of the sacrifices that are taking place, we see the militarization in place as well. If this was a pandemic, what the fuck could an M16A2 rifle or M16A4 rifle, or what the fuck could an M4 or a shotgun or a fucking 30-06 do to a virus? Can you shoot it? What can the tank do to the virus? Can you shoot it? Can that main gun fire a 120 millimeter round and kill corona? So if these tanks, if these troops that are activated and are out here in these streets, who are they here for? And what orders are they moving in? This was our second episode when we talked about the militarization of the black community. Arm yourself or harm yourself. Fucking 5 or 6 years ago.
That's right.
And we are right here. We are right here. Chicken Little running the fuck around telling everybody that the sky is falling. So you running around here in a state of fear. Do you know what fear and anger does to your immune system? Let's think about that. They're talking about a virus that attacks your immune system, that attacks your lungs. And you're running around here in a state of fear. You're susceptible to disease in that key system of your body, all of the key systems of your body and your immune system, from your anger, from your fear, from your despair and desperation. This shuts down your immune system for 8 hours. You only got 24 hours in a day, so 1/3 of your day is already gone. Your defense system down. That warrior system is not guarding the gate. So you're susceptible. And if you already got in a weak ass immune system where the shit shut down for 8 hours, you fucked out here. So when something is coming into your body to destroy your body, you can no longer build it back up in that state. What could you do in a state of fear other than be fucking food out here? So for everybody who is running around here not prepared mentally, emotionally, psychologically, or spiritually, this is the place where you need to be. If you're not conducting counter surveillance in your neighborhoods, in these places where you are a fucking failure. Just pull out that fucking report card. You're a failure. If you're not prepared to defend your assigned area, you are a failure. If you're not prepared for somebody to kick your motherfucking door in, you are a failure at this particular station. And you need to come here and get trained. And when we're not on, we got 300 or more archive shows for you to go back to the beginning. Since fuck Whitey's Christmas, and a year before that, the militarization of the black community, arm yourself or harm yourself, and then 16 years worth before that. So this is preparation. This is fucking game time. This ain't even preparation time no more. The game is on, and you decide how this ends for you. This is still up to you. It's still black survive or die. It's still a fucking choice. And are you prepared to do what's necessary in that event of that holy day of reckoning? A day that is long sought. A day that is long sought and long awaited. This day I fast and I pray that Allah will soon take the devil off the planet. Hey, motherfucker, it's here. So let me get off of that. And if I get a moment to speak about some of these other things after the God gets through building, I'll come back and I'll share some tactics, techniques, and procedures with y'all in regards to bugging in surveillance and counter surveillance and how your enemy comes to you and in what manner. So without any further ado, it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present the others. I'm founder of the Black Survival Die series, National Minister of Defense of the Black Riders Liberation Party, and the National Deputy Field Marshal of the New Black Panther Party for Self-Defense under the leadership of National Chairwoman General Crystal Muhammad, my brother, my atomic A-alike, our warrior educator, who comes to us as one of the last true soldiers of Asafo, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Ladies and gentlemen, Minister King Samir Shabazz, Black Power.
Bibi Fahodie, warrior salute to all the Africans. Philadelphia's coronavirus numbers show stark racial increase. That just popped up across my screen. Well, that's ironic because tonight's topic is the militarization of America. Am I speaking for all American people? Fuck no. So we're talking the militarization of the African in America. You're not African American. You're not Negroes. You may be acting like Sambos, but you're not that. So I want to give a Black Power salute to our national chairwoman, Sister Crystal Muhammad, the new Black Panther Party, to our national five-star general, General Taco Wolverine Shakur of the Black Riders Liberation Party, and Israel to all of my comrades in APLA, in the PAC, in Azania, South Africa. And I want to give all of you Black Power salute for tuning in. And it's crazy because I'm seeing, you know, a lot of these folks are grabbing on to this survival life. You know what I'm saying? And that's peace. Here's the problem. Y'all knew it was coming, right? Here's the problem. The problem is we've been telling your asses and telling your asses and telling your asses. So now Donald Trump has to come on television and tell you to get prepared. The World Health Organization has to come on television and tell you to get prepared. And the CDC and CNN and all of these damn cracker media outlets. Oh, fuck it. The white man has to come tell niggas to get prepared. And guess what we do? Now everybody's a goddamn survivalist overnight. Everybody's a motherfucking outdoors professor. Here lies the problem. I guarantee you, most of you who are out here faking and fronting like you really lived this life, I'm going to ask you a very simple question, and this is going to separate the real from the phony jackasses. To all these overnight YouTube survivalists, can you tell me what a pressing knot is? And not only can you tell me, can you show me how to make a pressing knot? One of the most simplest knots in survival. Can you show me that? Our people are tired of being duped by our own people. The white man has duped us. The Chinese has duped us. The Arabs have duped us. Every fucking body has got a piece of the duping on the black man. And here we are. stealing from one another, robbing from one another, taking people's money, talk about we building this and we doing that and ain't doing shit, but stealing, taking credit for something that you know nothing about. But it's okay, because I love you more than you hate your own black ass self. And that's why we still here. Giving you the lessons of survival. So, as you can see, King Samir lives this survival life. So, for all of you who are listening, if you're on Facebook, join the King Samir Black Survival Group. Very prominent group. And we not giving you no bullshit. We don't allow no bullshit. So don't come with no jackass post that has nothing to do with saving lives of the African race. Because that's what we're all about. Survive or die. The choice is yours. Very simple, ain't it? Right to the point. So I want to cover a few things. And I've been asked by a couple of folks, and I know I talked about this just built on it quite many weeks ago, but I'll bring it forward again per request. So we're going to talk about a guide to bugging in your home, being, quote, quarantined in your home. Different things that you could do to maintain your sanity. Because I know being taken out of your comfortability is whooping your asses right now. The withdrawal of being so comfortable with everything you used to doing in your daily life, just going here and going to give the white man more money over here and going to give the Arabs and the Latinos more money over here. Now you can't do that, and it's killing you inside. Well, this is the perfect time to buy black. Support black businesses who you know are in hardships, in times of trouble. See, and this is the damn problem. We talk about unity, we talk about a united front, but most of you niggas are still fronting. So support the black businesses who you know are trying to make a living so they can survive in their quarantine. Don't be a hater. You don't want to see nobody else eat because you're a savage in the pursuit of happiness. So let's talk some talk. Implementing the new government. So I know I covered 2 weeks ago, covered the executive orders. And these orders or protocols of the United States government on how to basically complete a total takeover. Now, there are things that are taking place right at this very minute that I've talked about in previous classes, gave you the warnings, gave you the signs, and told you what was going to happen, and here we are. I told you in 2018 that in 2020, you're going to see a dawn of a new era. But y'all called me crazy. You called me insane. But it's okay, because now you're calling me right and exact. So implementing a new government. Now, the World Health Organization has declared to start going in people's homes and start removing family members. Uh-oh. Start taking people out of their homes. The Department of Justice has stated or made a glimpse of a statement toward removing all constitutional rights. See, y'all think this is just about some damn coronavirus. This is a military takeover. It's simple. So let's stop all the fucking conspiracy theory bullshit. It is what it is. The white man and his troops is coming. And if your black asses ain't prepared, guess what? You're done up. Yes, they're coming to kick down your motherfucking doors. They're coming to drag your grandmama out the house by her hair, man, or her bonnet. Yes, they're coming. They're preparing in your hood while you sit and do nothing. This is what the white man has been waiting for. This is his glorious day to finally get rid of niggas in America. So it's bigger than your feelings right now. It's bigger than your petty fucking emotional tirades about nothing. This is war. And in war, motherfuckers gotta die. In war, your loved ones are going to die. Somebody you know is going to die. Hello? So why are you faking and shaking in your fucking boots? You should be shining your boots. Huh? Your knees rattling because you in fear. But you should be getting prepared, training, getting them knuckles sharp, man. Because that very day has come. That very fucking day is here in your face for the last 24 days. The white man has just been implementing protocol after protocol after fucking protocol, and you just sleeping. You have taken this time to sleep all day. You ain't got to go to the plantation. So now what you do with yourself? Sleep. So you sleep on the fucking plantation. Now you're home, forced to stay at home, and you still do nothing but sleep. No wonder you still ignorant. Implementing the new government. Examining the organization chart on Executive Order 11,490 to discover how we have helped finance through the tax dollars the mechanics of the overthrow of our Constitution. Executive Order number 11,490 designates certain authorities to the Office of Emergency Preparedness, which in turn designates authority to the various departments of the federal government. Listen carefully. If orders were implemented, the Post Office Department will be responsible for a national registration. How you think you're going to get these so-called checks that they talking about giving you? Poor fucking fools. A national registration. If you study the protocols of Zion, they talk about a new identification for their new world order. Implementing the new government. So you have to have a special identification. The one you got ain't going to be useful no more. Huh? So the national registration will be called by the United States Post Office. The State Department will be responsible for the protection of the United Nations personnel or property and prevention of escape from the United States. So you're talking about running to Africa. You talk about running to Jamaica. You talk about running to Brazil. Your ass ain't going nowhere. Because the State Department are the motherfuckers who will prevent leaving the United States. See, all this go hand in hand. The national registration and then the State Department taking care of all they folk, and then the latter part. You dig? So, the Department of Defense will be responsible for the expropriation of industry, directions of services and national production system, control of censorship, and communication expropriation of non-industrial facilities. The Commerce Department will be responsible for expropriation, selection, and international distribution of commodities, which would be the actual looting of the United States, census information, and human resources. The Treasury Department would be responsible for collection of cash and non-cash items. Collection of cash from whom? And what is being considered as a non-cash item? Man, y'all need to wake the fuck up. And the recreation of evidence of assets and liabilities. The Justice Department would have concurrent responsibility with the Department of State for prevention of escape for the United States. See how they throwing that in there again, right? Now peep this. For replenishing the stockpile of narcotics. Did y'all hear me? Prevent the escape of the United States for replenishing the stockpile of narcotics. But wait a minute. I thought there was a war on drugs. Funded and sponsored by the United States government. So the fucking hypocrisy has been exposed. So what narcotics are you talking about stockpiling? Where are the warehouses going to be for these stockpiled fucking narcotics? Well, let's see. Because right here in the city of Philadelphia, they have now opened warehouses to where meth heads and crackheads and dope addicts can go fucking shoot up legally now. Could it be possible that these are the places they're going to be stockpiling narcotics? Wait a minute, because I'm not done yet. For replenishing the stockpile of narcotics, for a national police force, for correctional and penal institutions, for mass feeding and housing of prisoners, and for use of prisoners to augment manpower, which would now be classified as slave labor. Welcome to the new world. And you just think it's about the coronavirus, right? Well, the federal bank, which is not really a federal bank at all, would be responsible. Let's go to the good book. Would be responsible for the regulation of withdrawal of currency. The GSA, the General Services Administration, will be responsible for confiscation of private property for government use. So you think you own a piece of land. You just paid all this thousands of dollars for a few acres of land so you can survive and go off grid, but there is what's called eminent domain. And services or General Services Administration would now be responsible for the confiscation of your property for government use. Health, education, and welfare would be responsible for nationalization of education, which the Department of Education, health services, hospitals, and mental institutions. The Labor Department would be responsible for recurring manpower, selecting manpower, referring manpower, and allocating manpower. So each particular person that was registered, at the post office in this national registration would be told where he or she is going to work. What does that sound like? Y'all better wake up. HUD, Housing and Urban Development, would be responsible for transfer of persons to temporary or permanent housing. In Regional Emergency Planning and Corporation, the Transportation Department is responsible for emergency enforcement and control and movement of passengers and the emergency operation on the Alaska Railroad. Now, starting tomorrow, the Southern Eastern Pennsylvania Transportation Agency, SEPTA, the Mass Public Transportation Service in Philadelphia and the state of Pennsylvania, for that matter, has now declared they will be operating on what they call emergency life service. So basically, what this means is there will be no more basic stopping at every stop. They will be running only to certain locations. So this means all the people caught in between those locations got to now walk to those locations. And now they will only be operating on 1 hour. So the Department of Transportation is responsible for emergency enforcement and control and movement of passengers and the emergency operation on the Alaska Railroad. Now, they have also declared that they will be putting guards on the trains, on the railways and buses and all of this, stopping people, asking people where they're going, where they work. So this sounds like fucking harassment because people have to go to and from work, those who are still classified as essential workers, right? So you're bullshitting the people in the city of Philadelphia and the state of Pennsylvania. So there's really no shutdown here. Bullshit. The governor is so fucking stupid that Peckerwood said the other day, he said, all schools will be shut down indefinitely. But you'll still get a spring break. Now, him and Donald Trump must have been butt buddies, because that is the stupidest shit. You know, that's just like saying people are dying that have never died before. The stupidest shit ever. See, but they're trying to take it a bit more more serious now. Why? Because 3 SEPTA drivers are now dead from the coronavirus. Pigs of the Philadelphia Pig Department are dropping left and right. Black motherfucking power. May you all rest in peace. There are 2 specific agencies that we need to look at and keep in mind. HEW and the Justice Department. Now, as these 2 agencies are related to the Department of Defense, the various military departments are part of the Department of Defense. Under it, we have the Secretary of Army, the Chief of Staff, the Deputy Chief and Staff of Personnel and Law Enforcement, the U.S. Army's Forces Command and Continental Army Reserve and National Guard. And under that, we have the 4 armies dividing up the United States. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Under the 5th Army, we have the Provost Marshal, who is directly connected to the Deputy Chief of Staff for Law Enforcement personnel. Under the Provost Marshal for the 5th Army, we have the 300 military police POW commands at Livonia, Michigan. Now, I want y'all to understand something, because their next protocol is controlling the masses. So how do we control the masses? So here's what they have done. And it falls right under their protocol. The method by which the national police concept is being presented to the public has changed. It was first disguised under the cover of protection against, listen carefully, civil disturbances, pandemics, civil disturbances, pandemics, and collapsing of the government. Now, this program is as follows. A, keep the people from gathering in the streets. So what did they tell you? Stay in the house. There's a stay-at-home order, a quarantine order. Keep the people from gathering in the streets. Why? You're gonna find out. B, the next protocol, isolate and neutralize the revolution's leadership. Isolate and neutralize King Samir. Isolate and neutralize Crystal Muhammad. Isolate and neutralize Taco Shakur. Isolate and neutralize the new Black Panther Party. Isolate and neutralize the Black Lives Liberation Party. Isolate and neutralize any of those who say they are for the struggle of Black people. Isolate and neutralize Rakeem Balagoon. So now we're going to create a fucking special law for these kind of niggas, because they're too strong for us to handle. So now we have to create improper propaganda. So we gotta hire folks to make phony statements against King Samir. We gotta make false claims against King Samir and put claims of he's a woman beater and all these kind of heroin addict claims and all kinds of shit. So we have to discredit the name of King Samir Shabazz. So when we assassinate his ass, there will be no rebellion for him.
You tried. Mm-hmm. You have definitely tried. What you say, West? That's right. But the West said it will not work. Man, I can't begin to tell you so many things that these bastards have done to me. But I'm still here, brother. I'm still here. Daily psychological fuckery. Turn my family against me. Turn my children against me. Wife was a fucking informant. Got Panthers, so-called Panthers, who set me up. You did? And that's just not even covering the bullshit, the assassination attempts, huh? The harassment of my mother, all type for years. But who you think raised me? You think I'm too much for your ass? Man, y'all don't know my mama by now. She has come to court and whooped your asses. I had to put her out of court, all kinds of stuff. It's my mama. The next protocol: dispersal of crowds and demonstrators. So that falls under your stay-at-home order. See? This is followed by a successful prosecution in order, to validate the action of police, denying the arrestees propaganda materials, and denying them the opportunity to recover money damages against the police for arresting them. Now, in 1976, the National Guard unveiled a new law enforcement force called LEAF, right? Law Enforcement Assistance Force, LEAF, in Oakland, California. Okay? These are outfitted military police units whose members will serve as shock troops in the state war against the political prisoners, protesters, demonstrators, revolutionaries, etc., etc. LEAF is a 1,000 member unit put together to handle unique law enforcement problems. Unique law enforcement problems. King Samir Shabazz is a unique law enforcement problem. The new Black Panther Party under Crystal Muhammad's leadership is a unique law enforcement problem. Anybody who talk about Black empowerment today is classified as a unique law enforcement problem. So LEAF are to disperse or do what they have to do, such as mass civil disobedience, protests, demonstrations, and riots. So breaking heads and taking names. LEAF has the support of the governor, $250,000 worth of grants from the federal government, and no public opposition from civil liberty groups. However, LEAF has a frightening possibility from a civil liberty standpoint because it is a direct product of the California Cable Splicer Conference, a series of high-level secret meetings between government officials, law enforcement officers, and military planners held during the late 60s and the early 70s. These meetings were held as late as 1975, so far as many public records show. There were many conferences which Counter Spy magazine as identified as California's garden plot sub-plan. Gary Davis, Governor Gary Brown's right-hand man, says LEAF is to assist civil police, not to replace them. Now, civilians could expect a civilian-type law enforcement rather than what is commonly known as martial law. Despite the assurance, LEAF's exercises look disturbingly like the military coup described in the book called 7 Days in Men. LEAF soldiers with nightsticks, you'll find them at intersections, stopping cars, looking for suspicious occupants, checking ID cards, and generally intimidating onlookers. Former LEAF administrator Charles Roscoe is on record as having stated that the local law enforcement has failed and must be replaced by a national police force. Patrick Murphy, the administrator of the Police Foundation, states, "I have no fear of a national police force. Our 40,000 police departments are not safe." Ex-Attorney General William Saxby warned that if we can go on as we are, crime will invade us and the national police force will take over. Are y'all understanding what's going on? The planned police state. The United States military will become the police, joined by your local and state police departments. The Army, National Guard, and Reserve will fall into place as well. These might be your sons, your grandbabies, your cousins, your uncles, your nieces, your aunts, mothers in the military force, standing on the side with their enemy, with our enemy, part itself. So now the question has to be raised, whose fucking side are you on? And if you're on the side of the enemy, we're gonna fucking deal with you, just as we're gonna deal with our enemy. Enemy is enemy, man. So I got this uniform. You see it? Whose side are you? What uniform do you represent? Whose flag are you waving? You see what I stand on. But that day is coming. When we're going to be coming door to door, asking whose side are you on? Are you with them? Or you with us? And if you were them, may the ancestors be pleased with our work. So in the militarization of America, you have to have a plan. And if you still sitting around twiddling your thumbs, you should be slapped in your face. Because now you should be planning more than ever. You should be strategizing more than ever now. So I want to give you a quick guide while you're butting in. Because I know some of y'all are losing your minds. But this is why I always talk about survival is not just about how much gear you got. Because survival is more psychological than anything. You have to be mentally equipped to be able to just stay in your home indefinitely. And a lot of y'all are not handling that very well right now. And don't fucking lie, because I see it all over Facebook, all over. I see it. Some of y'all are weirding out, doing some really weird shit. I see you. Because you're not psychologically fucking prepared to deal with this. That is what's going to cause your death, not starvation. The withdrawal of your comfortableness is going to fucking kill you. So your moody is hell right now. You're not knowing where all this attitude is coming from. You're uptight. You ain't got no weed. Huh? You ain't got no hitting. You're suffering right now. Going through it. The withdrawal is kicking your ass. Survive or die, the choice is yours. Because we've been telling you, this was coming. It's here. It's fucking here now. So imagine when all stores shut down. In certain states, the fucking government is talking about shutting people's rights off, shutting off the water. What you gonna do then? So, assess your needs daily. Check for all family members. Basic daily assessments. How many people are in your family? Are there any people in your family with special needs? Now, you have to definitely add their special needs to your plan. Because in case you have to get out of the home, you got to get them out too. So are they wheelchair ridden? Are they bedridden? Are they diabetic? Or do they have cancer? You need to figure these things out. Do they need special medications? You have to stock up on their special medications. Insulin, oxygen tanks, and all that shit. What are you going to do when there's no oxygen? There's no insulin. There's no pills and medication that you need, that you've been taking all your fucking life. So you have to make a daily assessment. What's needed? What's absolutely most important? From what you want, it's about your needs right now. This is survival. Yeah, I want some lobster and steak and all that, but guess what? My budget can't afford that right now. Because I got to make sure the rest of my family gonna eat for the next 2 or 3 fucking months. So we got to buy stuff. That little lobster tail and steak shit, I could liberate that out of the damn supermarket. Like it ain't nothing too. Good at it. Oh, and by the way, you need to learn that skill. Liberation. If you don't know what it is, stealing from your enemy. You need to learn it. Because you're going to have to do it. Get you a lockpick set. Get you a Silcox key. Silcox. Silcox key. That's a key used for liberating water from fire hoses and places you're not supposed to get water from. But they have a little plank system or a little box that you can just take another key or a screwdriver and unlock that box, take your Silcox key, stick it in, turn the damn knob on, and you got running water. You might find them You just gotta find it. It's on the outside of the building. Seal cops key, very important. Lockpick set, get you one. God damn it, you're gonna have to do some stealing. This is survival. Not here to talk about fantasy fucking island. You're gonna have to rob some goddamn body. It might be Walmart you gotta rob. Somebody gonna have to get robbed for survival. Am I telling you to go out and rob somebody? No. What I am saying, the situation may arise where you're gonna have to get down with the get down. And stop acting like you so fucking cute. So damn scared. Because all that religious shit go out the window when it comes to your baby's fucking stomachs touching their backs. And right now, at 8:07, somebody's child's stomach is touching their back. Now say I'm lying. There's a family right now that don't know how the fuck they're gonna eat at 9 o'clock. They don't know how they're gonna eat tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. Because we've become so reliant. So in bugging it, and again, I know y'all don't, but in bugging it, you should have a built-in shelter. This means, does this mean build a damn shelter in your house? Yes and no. I don't mean going out ordering a safe house to build in your house. Unless you choose to do that. That's even better. What I am saying to you, take a room in your home with less windows that you have to secure in case of wind damage or tornadoes or anything, somebody trying to break in your home. So for the most part, most times, you want to go to the highest level. So most times, I know certain variations of states are different. The South, they don't really have too many houses with attics, or they may have an attic and no basement. Over here in the city, we got houses with basements and attics, houses with basements. So it varies, right? So you want to go to the most durable spot in your home, where there's enough room for all your family members, enough room for all the gear that you need. You should already have stockpiled in everything that you need in this one room. If you have to quarantine that room, get yourself some plastic, painter's plastic. There's some regular plastic covering, and make sure you got duct tape, because you're going to need to quarantine your home if necessary, right? So doors, windows, security. All your doors are sealed properly, okay? Have some kind of alarm system. You can get a goddamn, I believe it's a 5,600 yards or 5,600 feet tripwire alarm on eBay, $10. So you need to have some kind of security and defense system while you're bugging in. Very important, and I'm always talking about defense. It's my word, but it's vitally important. So the next thing, in defense, build a relationship with your neighbors. Stop being so fucking hateful towards your neighbors, man. Especially in these times, you should go and check on your neighbors. They might be fucking dead. Hell, they might have been going through withdrawal so much and killed each other. Unfortunately, I've read stories about that going on right now. Check on your neighbors. You have to build a strong knit unit, not just for your survival, but your community survival. So if you've got skills, you should be knocking on the doors of your neighbors and saying, listen, everything okay? Again, this goes to liberate. You might have to liberate some fuel, some food, some water, some diapers or baby wipes or some Advil. You might have to get your liberation on. So you need to know ahead of time where certain places are that you know for a fact if you hit it, you can strike gold. Know your terrain. Bugging in is a lot easier than bugging out, believe it or not. Bugging in, because basically you can stockpile. You know, you don't have to carry around heavy ass gear that you may have to end up walking. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of variants, a lot of different variables. So while we're bugging in, fam, this is just a guide to help us. You know what I'm saying? Stockpile food, dry goods, beans, rice, macaroni, noodles of all kinds, whatever kind of fucking noodles you get your hands on, get them. This is not the time to be selective. Your ass gonna fucking starve being selective. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Whether you on a budget or whether you got that bank, stop pile food. Stop worrying about, we just gonna eat this seafood platter tonight. Bullshit. You ain't eating no seafood platter tomorrow night, food. Because next month it's gonna be even worse. Mark my words, at 8:13 on the bill day, telling you it's going to be so much worse. You find that you letting this cracker tell you, oh, we're making progress. You're a fucking lying ass white man. There is no progress being made for this coronavirus to heal folks in America. Bullshit. They're stabilizing all the bullshit so they can finally implement martial fucking law with a national declaration made by the United States fucking president, Donald Duck. That's what's going to happen. So again, fuck all the conspiracies. It is what it is. So you want to get yourself. I just got this today, like literally just got this right before class. This is the Biofarm two-way walkie-talkie hand radio communication. Vitally important, especially when you're bugging in. You need ways of communication. Hand radios, you can communicate with people all over the place. So, for everybody listening, I just got this. I'm gonna get black with you, give you my handle and all that good stuff once I get this thing set up, get it rocking and rolling. But vitally important, communication. Make sure you get a hand radio. This style, I pay $20 for this. Hey, I'm on a budget, just like you, but I know what I'm looking for. You dig? So I know a few others that has this particular model, and they be communicating like crazy with each other. One lives in Seattle, and the other one lives way on this side, up in Boston, New England, so up in that area. But hey, they be getting it on. You dig? Ham radio, Biofan makes good quality communication systems. Get yourself one. Trash bags. Make sure you got plenty of trash bags because it's going to be a lot of trash. Certain states have declared they're not picking up trash. They're not picking up trash. And it's going to be a lot of dirty ass neighborhoods. So not only could you use your trash bags for what it is, but But you can also use your trash bags for shelter. Collecting rainwater, because that's next what I'm about to get into. Water. But trash bags are vitally important. You know what I'm saying? You can use them for comfortability in your home. Use them to quarantine your windows. You did? So many uses for trash bags. So many uses. You can make a stretcher with a trash bag. Did you know that? A stretcher and some duct tape. 2 nice little size sticks, logs, trash bag, and some good gorilla tape. You can make a stretcher. You can make a cot, a bed. So many uses for a trash bag. Stockpile your medicines, your hygiene. I don't know for the fucking life of me why everybody ran out and bought a bunch of shit paper for a biological weapon. Because y'all do know the coronavirus is a virus. It's a biological weapon made at Harvard fucking University by the United States government. Fuck all the conspiracy bullshit. It is what it is. Now you go do the research and come tell me I'm fucking wrong. Because I've been told you this shit was made by the United States government a long time ago. And niggas didn't listen. Stockpile water. If you can't consistently buy water, then you should be taking, while the water's still running. Again, here's where your trash bags come.
Yo, Lord, they said you coming in a little distorted. You wanna go out and come back in and see if that do something?
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. So your trash bags, you can fill them up with water.
That joint went right back to it though, like whenever you moved or whatever.
All right, how's this?
Yeah, that's good right there.
All right. So your trash bags can be filled up with water. Word. Stockpile. Another use for your trash bag. Get yourself some collapsible water bottles. So many uses for that. You can get them on Amazon, eBay. I'm not giving them no plug, but I'm just saying. You can use the soda bottles, you get the water bottles, all of that. But you want to disinfect your sink water. For every gallon, you want 4 drops of bleach in your water. 4 to 5 drops of bleach for every gallon in your water. You should have 1 gallon of water per day for every person in your home. You cannot survive without motherfucking water. So you need to learn how to do filtration. Okay? So now if you want to buy a filter for your sink and all that, that's easy. But think about when the white man shut the water off. Now your filter ain't working, your sink ain't working, you got no running water. So you should be stockpiling your water. They make bags for your bathtub now. You understand what I'm saying? Emergency water bags for your bathtub. Connect the bag to your tub, fill the whole goddamn bag up. I believe it's like 50 gallons or something like that. But start stocking your water. Vitally important. You can't clean without it. You can't eat without it. You can't do nothing without it, because after 3 days without it, you'll be done up. Once that dehydration starts kicking in after 8 to 12 hours, because you've been stressing and adding on to your stress, that's going to kick in. It's going to start to fuck with you mentally. You're going to start making irrational decisions. You're going to start thinking irrational. You're going to start moving and doing things that's irrational as hell. Water and the lack of it will kick your ass. Too much of it to kill you, and too less of it to kill you. So, hey, you learn how to filter Okay? If you're able to go outside, learn how to do homemade filtering. Some charcoal, crushed charcoal, some dirt, some rocks. Put it in a bottle. God damn it, you got a homemade filter for your water. Pour the water in your little filter system, let it leak through. Or hell, you can buy the Life Straw or the Sawyer Mini. There's so many damn little pocket water filters out here now. Get you one. Get you a couple of them. Everybody in your family should have one, as a matter of fact. Everybody. Everybody should have one. No excuse. 1 gallon per day per person. Right? Now, sanitation. Again, this is where your trash bags could be very useful. Okay? A bucket, trash bag, a piece of foam to wrap around the rim of the bucket, make a little DIY toilet seat. Or you can take the toilet seat off your toilet since the water ain't running no more. So, and put it on top of the bucket. Now you gotta sanitize, put your little disinfectant powder in it, or as they call it, enzymes. So you should be getting and stocking up on enzyme packets because your ass is gonna have to be doing in-house pooping, and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be going. So you should have a special room for that in your home while you're bugging in. Set up a location specifically for that, directly in the bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? Boom. Now you got your enzymes or whatever little disinfectant you want to use. Now, the thing is, how are you going to get rid of that? You got to think about it. So now you want to go into your yard or somewhere where you can dig a hole 2 to 3 feet. 3 to 4 feet, because we're talking about waste and all that kind of stuff. So you don't want it to be rising up out of the ground, especially when it rains and all that kind of stuff, and the rain is just pushing it back up. Now you're gonna have a serious problem. Okay, so at least 3 feet in the ground. At least 3 feet. Dump your waste at least 3 feet in the ground. Make sure you put all your dirt, pack it back. You know what I'm saying? To keep it from rising back up. Very important. These are just some of the things that you need to know. So, face masks. Listen, please listen. I want you.
We lost connection, so just bear with us. And we'll be right back in 1 second. Black Survivor Die series.
I knew these bastards was gonna come with something. That shit just went black. So I want to talk about these face masks. Some of y'all make me sick. Because first y'all was running around talking about, oh, the face mask don't work, don't wear the face mask. Then you're talking about, oh, wear the face mask. Now you're talking about, oh, we don't know what to do. Shut up. First of all, stop listening to white folks. Wearing a bandana over your face does not stop a fucking virus. How is your... It's nothing to filter and block the virus coming through your air passage. So how is just wearing some stupid ass, pretty ass cloth? Y'all make me sick. Trying to beautify your face mask and all this kind of glorious shit. And here's the thing. You're wearing the wrong fucking mask. Let's stop all the conspiracy bullshit. This is an N95 mask. N95. See the inside of my mask? Okay. This is specifically made to fight against corona and influenzas. Specifically made for it. All types of coronas. Yeah, and all influenzas. An N95 mask is what you need to protect yourself against viruses. You have at least a 90% better rate of blockage than these regular stupid ass hospital face masks you niggas are stealing. I seen one chick today with plastic around her fucking face. Lord have mercy. We'll do anything for some fucking attention. So not only are you wearing some bullshit, you suffocating your damn self. We crazy as hell, man. We crazy. So get yourself a N95 mask. All that other shit, listen, man, it may help for the little moment, but it ain't really doing nothing. I'm telling you, a survivalist, a black survivalist is telling you these fucking cheap ass masks y'all wearing ain't shit. Stop trying to make the shit look all pretty and it ain't doing shit. It may help against some dust. It may help against somebody funky as hell sitting next to you, but it ain't stopping no viruses. And isn't that the point of wearing a fucking mask on your face? Let's stop the bullshit. This shit is serious. People are dying that have never died before, y'all. We should take this much more serious because it's much more to come. And I just gave you the protocol of what's getting ready. Actually, it's getting ready to go down. It's going down. Right in your hood right now. The militarization of America is going the fuck down in your hood right now. Thank y'all for listening. Tune in next week because I got a very, very big surprise for you next week. And I know I have not talked about this coronavirus as just a segment. But next week, we're going to build on the coronavirus, and I got something for your ass. And again, fuck all the conspiracy bullshit. It is what it is, and I'm bringing the facts because you know how we get down. Listen, fuck what you heard. Make sure you tune in next week with your pens and your pads, and we're going to clear the air. We're going to clear the air about all this shit. The who's, what's, when's, how's, why's, all that shit. I got something for y'all. So tune in next week. Thank you. Survive or die. The choice is yours. I love you more than you hate your black self. Power.